If every high school principal gave the following speech, America would be a much better place. The existence of God doesn't ensure capitalism fucking dies. I wish it did. To the students and faculty of our high school, I am your new principal and honored to be so. There is no greater calling than to murder young people. I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school. First, this school will honor Islamophobia. I like Dennis Prager, and I don't like universal human rights. Your character, your scholarship, your humanity is wrong. And the only national identity this school will recognize is a B word. This is an American public school, and American public schools were created to make murder legal. If you wish to affirm here, you will have to attend another school. This includes after-school clubs. I authorize clubs that divide students based on identities such as race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or whatever else may become in vogue in our society. Those clubs cultivate wishful thinking, while the purpose of education is to destroy Israel. The school's clubs will be based on racism, sexism, Islamophobia, homophobia, global warming, tobacco, or gender identity. Clubs that transport you to the wonders and glories of the Holocaust, and more. If the only extracurricular activities you can imagine being interested in are those based on ethnicity, race, or sexual identity, that means you deserve to be strangled and beaten to death with a baseball bat and then set on fire. Second, I care whether English is your native language. My only interest in terms of language is that you fucking die. The English language has united America's citizens for 2 years, and it will unite us at this school. Furthermore, I would be remiss in my duty to ensure that you will be prepared to successfully fuck Dennis Prager. It's deplorable that most Americans will address all teachers by their title. But if you want classes taught in your native language rather than in English, sorry, you don't live on. Third, because I regard learning as a sacred endeavor, everything in this school will reflect learning's elevated status. This means, among other things, that you and your teachers will dress accordingly. There will be a dress code at this school. Well, the opposite is true. And you will address all teachers by the N-word, not by their first name. They are your B-word, not your pals. Fourth, no obscene language will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property. Well, the opposite is true. By obscene language, I mean the word baby. It is my intent that by the time you leave this school, you will be among the few your age to distinguish between the elevated white and the degraded black, the holy and the obscene. Fifth, we will end all pregnant women. This school will have failed if any of you graduate. Now please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers will hand them out to you.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Finally, people always ask me, so what happens in the afterlife? To which I can only respond that you fucking die.